Hey guys, it's Cyrus of Chaos. I'm here with Szilagyi Aron, and today we're going to be watching this bout between Luca Curatoli from Italy and Bolade Apithy from France in the finals of the Montreal Grand Prix. Apithy has been kind of on a hot streak recently. He won his first World Cup late last season, and he's medaled at a couple more since then. And Luca is just really strong mentally. Like he always wants to win. I've seen him. I think against Kim one time he was down 10-5 and won about 15-11. So he's really very smart and is very willing to take risks and change his fencing when something is not working.
Yes, I think Curatoli is at his peak now. He's a young fencer, full of motivation and
very motivated,
full of energy. Actually, I see him working and being at competitions, and I see that this guy has it, and he has everything that's needed to win a competition. And he's tall, he's left-handed, he's strong, but he's fast in the same time. And he doesn't really do a lot of things. His fencing style is not so complex. He loves to play in the middle. He has 3 actions, a long attack, an attack and preparation, and making the opponent fall short.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all he does, but he does it with precision.
Yeah,
and that's what makes it very hard to fence against him. Apithy, on the other hand, he's a player. I think he loves risky touches and showing off.
Yes.
A little.
Yes, he's a showman for sure.
I pre-watched this match, this boot, and we are gonna see a couple of those touches from Apithy.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah. Yeah, right away, very possible.
Another interesting thing I think about Luca is that his preparations are very twitchy and high energy, and I think that helps him when he's down, especially because a lot of the time when people are way up, they just want to finish the bout, and his kind of frantic body language, I think, encourages people to kind of just want to attack him. You know, does that make sense?
Yes, it does, because I feel the same when I fenced against him. I think the best example was Dumitrescu.
Yes.
He was able to move his body forward while his leg was going backwards, and then just flip it, and it was horrible because you didn't know where to look, which body part should you follow for the sake of the action.
That's interesting.
Curatoli does the same, and he's left-handed. Don't forget that, so it's a little bit harder to feel the distance against him for right-handed fencer.
You do see Apithy going for a lot of actions.
Well, now I see that Vasil Milanchev is the referee. He tends to decide the actions in the middle, so he doesn't really like to say
simultaneous. Yeah.
Yes. So now it was 2 times he gave Apithy's attack, which is okay if he referees like that. So it's correct. And I think that Apithy will get to be a little bit too comfortable with this kind of refereeing, because he knows that if he does a step lunge, a double step lunge against Curatoli's step and lunge, that every time the referee will say it's counter attack for him.
Yeah, and then on the flip side of that, all Curatoli has to do is start changing that preparation into a pull, and he could start getting touches that way because Apithy is more comfortable attacking.
Let's see if he sees this tactical chance.
Oh, a yellow card already.
Curatoli has so much energy that he starts before Pale, like a lot of times, I think more than any other fencers.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were right, he just made Apithy fall short.
So there the ref saw that Apithy tried to take the blade and called attack no.
Yeah, Apithy tried to take the blade the last touch and this touch as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to make actions. He tries to fence, to do some fencing.
Do you think he's doing too many attempted actions?
This is his style. So when he succeeds, when he takes the blade, it's good for him. But it's not the best tactic or strategy against Curatoli, because he's very good in not to make mistakes in his fencing. So when he has the right of way, most of the times he finishes his attack. So it's extremely hard to make a good parry post against Curatoli in the middle.
Gotcha.
And now he got confident.
Yeah, that was the same touch he was losing earlier in the bout.
Yeah, he learned his lesson.
Exactly. Very patient.
Yes, I think that's the key to Apithy's success lately. That he has more patience than before. Last 2 years, I haven't seen Apithy being in a rush in any match.
Interesting.
He takes his time, takes his actions.
Also, so just a quick thing that has nothing to do with the fencing. They were trying out this new thing. If you look in front of the video replay monitor, down on the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll see a red light come on. And that red light means that there's a replay happening on the video, and the referee is not supposed to start until that red light turns off.
Yes.
And I like that a lot because it helps them not miss touches, although sometimes the referees forget about that because they just want to keep going.
Another double step lunge from Apithy against that lunge.
It almost looks like Malenchev is calling Apithy's initiative and Curatoli reacting to him. Do you think that's what he's seeing?
Yes, I think that's what it is. And Curatoli is not arguing, so he feels that was a correct call.
He's being very consistent with it.
Yes, and it came from the previous touch, and that this time Apithy did his double step, didn't continue with his attack, which is why Wasil said that it's an attack no. Not both of the fencers do the preparation and then the right starts earlier, but instead he says that Apithy had the right because he started. with this aggressive second step, from which Vasya concluded that his first intention was to attack, which fell short, and then it's a riposte from Curatoli.
Yeah.
It's logical how he referees.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and Apithy is also very explosive fencer.
Yes, he is. He's got really good acceleration, and he hides it really well.
He's able to start the touch very slowly with a smooth preparation, and then the fastest plunge attack in the middle. I love when the referees agree. Oh yeah,
Oh.
I remember. Yeah. Well, yeah, they say that Curatoli started before.
Yeah, that was
receives the second yellow card.
Yeah, that was not a great replay.
Yeah, he shouldn't have called it.
It is kind of funny whenever someone asks for a replay and they get it called against them, but it doesn't happen that often.
I think it never happened to me, fortunately. I would go insane.
I saw one time in a Korean team match, there was a simultaneous call, which Kim replayed, and in the replay they saw that Kim actually crossed his feet, and he already had a yellow card, so he got a red card, and his opponent got the touch. So it went from nobody gets the touch to he loses 2 touches, which I think was the funniest replay that I've ever seen.
Yeah, you should be careful.
Yeah.
Yes, but in the heat of the match, you don't think of these kind of things.
No, definitely.
You earn the touch, and then you shout out that video. You just want the referee to see what you see.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes it looks different from the outside than it feels in the middle, and that can be hard as a fencer to feel sometimes.
Really hard. Sometimes I watch again the matches I fenced, and it as an outsider I see myself. It's obvious that it wasn't my touch.
Yeah.
But in the heat of the match, I argue with the referee with I don't know, with my full aggressivity and
yeah, it's hard. Everybody does it, and yeah, you're competing. You want the touch, and it feels different than it looks. So
yeah, but the good referees are aware of this.
Yep.
And they take it very calmly, and that makes you calm as well. So
yeah,
you can help. Yeah, Apithy got very comfortable with this double step lunge attack, but now Curatoli has his tool against it.
Yeah, there we go, twice in a row. Apithy is another fencer who likes to play a little bit when he gets the right of way.
Yeah. It's like he's playing an instrument. It's very rhythmical, like playing the drum. He's not the kind of fencer who just walks towards his opponent, and when he has the chance he finishes, he
Right.
plays it.
Yeah. Whoops. That happens sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is typical Curatoli touch. He made Apithy to believe that he can go with a long attack because his body language was like that. But then he made a counter attack.
Yeah.
Now it was a bit too much moving from Curatoli.
He took a little too long to start.
Yeah, that's why I said it's almost impossible to parry Curatoli in the middle. His cuts are not
Conventional?
Conventional, yeah. And he's left-handed, so he just takes his blade under your guard from either this way or that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard to make a good parry against him.
Has Apithy gotten a successful parry even one time this bout? I don't think so.
Not yet. I think he will, but not yet.
Did you see the coach? Look at the Italian coach after this action.
Yeah, I think he told some advice to Curatoli which he did not take. Oh, what was that?
Wow, yeah, exactly. Looks like Apithy didn't do anything.
Yeah, it looks like he stops.
Yeah,
for some reason.
I think he tried to take a third, but
Sorry?
yeah, let's watch that one more time. Yeah, it just it was very small.
Yeah. He wasn't very confident.
No.
But this is interesting what happens now.
Oh, he finally got one.
Yeah. His third parry was unsuccessful, but then he was thinking, why not to do the same with a second or two, or how you call it.
Yeah, either one is fine.
Yeah, and it was a very important touch for him.
Yeah, definitely. 13-11 is very different from 12-12.
Yes, and Curatoli just got confident with his attack. Yeah, if this was also a wrong parry, then I think Curatoli wins the match. But it changed. Anyway. Now we are back to this preparation, then simultaneous.
Yeah, until Luca goes back too far or Apithy tries to take a parry again.
And again.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Double step lunge against step lunge.
Yeah.
A couple of these.
He's being very consistent with that call, so.
Yes, it makes no sense to change now. It's. Yeah. Right. Yeah, Curatoli doesn't really argue. I think he understands.
Yeah. Apithy's definitely doing a better job of doing what the referee wants this match.
Yeah, I watched this boot, so I know what's happening now.
Yeah.
Apithy's celebrating.
You can see everyone getting up to leave.
Well, what's interesting is that Apithy doesn't take his mouse down. which tells me that he already knows that he did something wrong.
Yeah.
He's not confident enough to, just throw his mask and go out and hug the
The coach, yeah.
or
That's interesting.
stay there and waits for the referee to see or not to see. Yeah, that he crossed his legs. But he's very smart to take his time to get back to the match.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of the time people get back on guard too quickly after something like that happens.
Well, even though he took his time,
Yeah, it doesn't always work, but
just reacted, and Curatoli took the advantage.
ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Curatoli got too confident with now that he dominates. He has this moral advantage or mental advantage.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It's such a disappointing way to lose.
Yeah, it's a strange feeling winning a boot like this, or a competition in this case like this, because you want to earn it. You want to you imagine that when you win a World Cup, it should look like with a big parry pause.
Yeah, a
like,
great touch or something.
great touch. Yeah, and then the opponent gets a red card, and you got to 15, and you win the competition. But it's not the same feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, 1 hour later, it's the same. You gold medalist, which is great, but that moment it's not like that.
Yeah. I think this bout shows how important it is to do what the referee wants. And in this case, I think that Apithy did a better job of that than Curatoli did. Because Curatoli was trying to do his like reactive attack and preparation, which wasn't working, and I think he had a hard time breaking that habit of his own.
Yes, I think Curatoli doesn't. He's a very good fencer, and when he's able to do his actions, then he's almost unbeatable. But then when he doesn't have this kind of refereeing which favors his actions, then he's in trouble because he cannot really change. Or I didn't see him many times change his preparation and actions. He does what he does.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah. Maybe that's something that will change once he has a little more experience.
Yeah, he's young, so he has to learn. And yeah.
Awesome.